Hi, my name is Martin Orlando. Welcome to my hobby YouTube channel. Today I have the top 24 mostly played hits on the radio for 1996. At number 24, the theme song from the movie Mission Impossible. Larry Mullen and Adam Clayton of the group U2 did the Mission Impossible theme. And that's number 24 for 1996. At number 23, You Win My Love by Shania Twain. This is from her album The Woman in Me. Song was produced by her husband at the time, Robert Mutt Lange. You Win My Love. Number 23 for 1996. At number 22, Follow You Down by the Gin Blossoms. From their second album, Congratulations, I'm Sorry. Follow You Down was the third song on the album. That's the Gin Blossoms and Follow You Down. Number 21, Back for Good by the group Take That. This I had a tape cassette version. At number 20, If It Makes You Happy by Sheryl Crow. This is a CD single. Had 3 other songs on it. And that's Sheryl Crow, If It Makes You Happy. At number 19, we have Garbage and Stupid Girl. This was a CD single from their first album, Garbage. At number 18, Nobody Knows by the Tony Rich Project. Another CD single. At number 17, Tonight Tonight by Smashing Pumpkins. This was a double album. Tonight Tonight was the second song on the first CD. That was Melancholy, and then Infinite Sadness was the second CD on that one. Tonight Tonight, number 17 for 1996. At number 16, Because You Love Me by Celine Dion. This was the first song from this album, Falling Into You. And it was a theme song from the movie Up Close and Personal. Second song on this CD. And that's Celine Dion, Because You Love Me. At number 15, You're Making Me High, Let It Flow. Toni Braxton brought that double hit song back to the countdown. And Let It Flow was from the movie Waiting to Exhale. You're Making Me High, Let It Flow, Toni Braxton. At number 14, Tuckerstown by Hootie and the Blowfish. This was their second album, Fairweather Johnson. And Tuckerstown was the third song from this album. Okay, number 13, Who Will Save Your Soul by Jewel. This is from her album Pieces of You. And Who Will Save Your Soul was the first song on this CD. Okay, that's Jewel at number 13 from 1996. At number 12, You'll See by Madonna. This was a CD single. This was produced by David Foster. And that's Madonna at number 12 for 1996. At number 11, One of Us by Joan Osborne. This was a CD single. And, oh wow, it's ready to fall out of there. It's from her upcoming album, Relish. And that's number 11 for 1996. Number 10, Children by Robert Miles. Italian-born artist, keyboardist, piano player. That's Robert Miles at number 10, and Children. At number 9, Let's Make a Night to Remember by Bryan Adams. This was from his upcoming album. And it's a CD single. 3 other hits on there. That's Bryan Adams at number 9 for 1996. Let's Make a Night to Remember. At number 8, Los Del Rio and Macarena, Bayside Boys Mix. This was a CD single, had a different hit song on the second from a different group. Found this at Tower Records back in the 90s, 96. And that's Macarena by Los Del Rio, number 8 for 1996. At number 7, Key West Intermezzo by John Mellencamp. This was a tape cassette. Another upcoming album of his. At number 6, Change the World by Eric Clapton, with Babyface singing along with him. This was from the movie Phenomenon by John Travolta. Eric Clapton did the first song on this album, Change the World. And that's number 6 for 1996. At number 5, Ironic by Alanis Morissette. This album kept producing more hits, and that was Jagged Little Pill was the name of the album. Ironic was the 10th song on this album. That's number 5 for 1996, Ironic. At number 4, I Love You Always Forever by Donna Lewis. This is from her album Now in a Minute. And I Love You Always Forever was the third song from this album. At number 3 for 1996, Give Me One Reason by Tracy Chapman. This is from her album New Beginning, and it produced 5 hit songs, and Give Me One Reason was down here like the 9th song on the album. That's Tracy Chapman at number 3 for 1996, Give Me One Reason. At number 2, Mariah Carey, and Always Be My Baby. And this was the 5th song on this album. Her album Daydream. That's number 2 for 1996. And the biggest song for 1996, It's All Coming Back to Me Now by Celine Dion. This was the 2nd hit song from this album, and first song on this CD. Alright, that's it, and thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and you'll see more of these great videos.